Amidst the fog-choked hills stood a forgotten amusement park, its once vibrant attractions now shrouded in an eerie silence. The air hung heavy with the scent of decay, and an unsettling breeze rustled the faded banners that proclaimed the park's name, Whimsy Woods Wonderland. The park had been abandoned for decades, but its unsettling past still lingered, ready to ensnare anyone who dared to tread its decaying pathways. Meet Sarah Montgomery, an intrepid journalist with a penchant for uncovering mysteries. When she stumbled upon the legend of Whimsy Woods Wonderland, she couldn't resist the allure of an untold story. Armed with her camera, notebook, and an insatiable curiosity, Sarah embarked on a journey to explore the park's secrets. Sarah's first steps into the park were met with an eerie hush. The once joyous laughter of children had been replaced by a haunting emptiness that gnawed at her nerves. The ride stood frozen in time, their colors faded, and their structures weathered. The carousel of whispers spun eerily on its own, its ghostly horses rising and falling as if beckoning her to ride. The Ferris wheel creaked ominously in the wind, casting long shadows that danced on the cracked pavement. As she ventured deeper, Sarah uncovered traces of the park's dark history. The park's founder, a man named Horatio Thorne, had constructed the amusement park as a tribute to his daughter, Lily, who had tragically died in a carousel accident on her 7th birthday. Rumors whispered that Thorne had dabbled in forbidden arts, hoping to bring his daughter back to life. But his experiments led only to the park's demise and his own descent into madness. One evening, as twilight painted the sky with shades of crimson, Sarah's investigative zeal led her to an old ticket booth. Inside, she discovered a tattered journal belonging to Thorne himself. The journal's pages were filled with cryptic sketches and manic ramblings about a doorway to the beyond hidden beneath the park. The more she read, the more she realized that the key to unlocking the park's secrets lay beneath its haunted grounds. Guided by the journal's enigmatic clues, Sarah navigated a labyrinth of overgrown paths and crumbling attractions. She followed the path toward a long-forgotten tunnel, its entrance obscured by vines and decay. Ignoring the suffocating fear that gnawed at her, she stepped into the darkness, her flashlight casting flickering shadows on the damp walls. Deeper and deeper she ventured, until finally, she stood before a rusted metal door. The door bore the inscription, "The Gateway of Lost Souls." Heart pounding, Sarah hesitated for a moment before pushing it open. A frigid gust of wind greeted her, carrying with it a cacophony of agonized whispers that echoed through the void. Before her stretched a desolate wasteland, a twisted mirror of the amusement park above. Monstrous shadows writhed across the landscape, their mournful moans merging with the tortured whispers. The sky above was a sickly shade of green, and the ground was etched with cracks that seemed to breathe like the chest of a dying beast. And then, she saw her, a spectral figure standing in the distance. It was Lily Thorne, her form flickering like a dying candle. With a mournful gaze, the girl beckoned Sarah forward. Driven by a mixture of curiosity and a need to uncover the truth, Sarah followed. Lily led her through the desolate landscape, her footsteps barely making a sound on the cracked ground. As they walked, the shadows seemed to draw closer, their whispers growing louder and more insistent. Sarah's heart raced as she realized the true nature of the place. It was a prison for lost souls, a realm of eternal torment. Lily finally stopped before a towering tree, its branches stretching out like skeletal arms. Hanging from the branches were countless rusty chains, each one attached to a ghostly figure writhing in agony. Lily turned to Sarah, her eyes filled with sorrow, and pointed to a chain that seemed to beckon her. As realization dawned, dread knotted Sarah's stomach. The chain was meant for her, a fate she had unwittingly walked into. She had become another pawn in the curse that bound the amusement park and its tormented spirits. Desperation clawed at Sarah as she tried to flee, but the wasteland seemed to stretch infinitely in all directions. The whispers grew louder, becoming a maddening cacophony that reverberated through her mind. With every step, the chains drew closer, their icy touch sending shivers down her spine. In the end, Sarah's unquenchable curiosity had led her to her doom. She became another lost soul, ensnared within the cursed realm of Whimsy Wood's wonderland, forever haunted by the echoes of desolation. And as the days turned into years, her presence joined the countless others, trapped in a nightmare that knew no end. Echoes of Desolation remained, a tragic tale of a journalist who sought to unveil the truth but instead became a part of the very horror she sought to expose. The abandoned amusement park continued to stand as a grim reminder of the darkness that could consume even the most intrepid of souls.